Hi, my name is Dave Jackson. I'm one of the instructors and one of the mentors here at New Horizons Mentored Learning. And I want to thank you so much for choosing New Horizons to help us help you be more employable, or if you're already employed, stay employed, right? And I want to take the next series of videos to introduce you on how to get your content. There's actually 4 different ways that you'll be consuming the content. There are videos, there are labs that give you hands-on experience, there are things like your books, and then of course last but not least you have mentors like me. And so we'll have a series of videos that's going to walk you through how to schedule yourself, how to get the content and things like that. But before we get into that, I want to ask you one question. And that question is, why are you here? And you're like, well, what do you mean, why am I here? I'm here to take a class. I know, but why are you here? And that answer is maybe you're between jobs and you need to kind of spice up that resume a little bit. You want to be a little more employable. Okay, maybe you already have a job and it's a job where you need to stay up with the latest, greatest technology. Well, we're going to give you that knowledge to help keep you employed. Maybe by having more education, you can ask for that raise that you've always wanted, so you can provide for your family and so you can kind of sleep a little better at night. The question is, why am I here? And why that's important is because if you cannot identify the why, you're never going to make it through the how. One more time with that. If you can't identify the why, you're never going to make it through the how. And the reason I say that is because you're going to be consuming content. You're going to be learning new skills. And anytime we have to learn new things, sometimes it comes easy, sometimes not so much. We all learn with different styles. Some of us like to write things down. Some of us are very visual. Some of us like to get our hands on things. We all learn in different styles, and sometimes things go in easy and sometimes they don't. And I just want to remind you that that's what the mentor is here for. If you're having struggles with anything, please let the mentor know. Now, as a mentor, I don't know everything about everything, and if you stump me, I have access to resources at New Horizons to help me help you. So never ever feel like you're alone. Yes, it's self-paced learning. That's one of the great things about it. You can learn at your own pace, but never feel like you're alone. And always focus on, why am I here? So those days when maybe things are getting a little frustrating, just think, okay, but someday I'm going to be more employable. I'm going to make more money. Whatever that why is, keep that in focus. Now, the other thing before we get into how to access your content and logging in and things like that, a couple little housekeeping things we have to cover, okay? Number 1, you are never, ever allowed to install any type of software. Free, not free, no software, no installation, nothing on these computers, okay? That's a big one. Never install any software. Number 2, if you have to chew it, you cannot eat it in the lab. Now, we have said if you want to drink things, you can bring a beverage in, but it has to have a lid, and we ask that you keep it a spill away from the keyboard. Another housekeeping thing, cell phones. Why are you here? You're here to better your education. This isn't part of that. So if you could put these on silence, that would be great. Now, we realize if you've got kids in school, things like that, and if you have to take a phone call, that's fine. You just need to take it outside of the lab. But this is not the time to, call up somebody, hey, what's up? No, that's why are you here, right? That's why we ask that question. So we're glad you're here. We are here to help you harness the power of education, to help you maximize your effectiveness through this whole process. So thanks again for choosing New Horizons, and now let's get on to the other topics.